I got a video for y'all today because it's the second day, you feel me? And this hoe still texting my phone like, didn't you block my number? Didn't you block me on Instagram? But you still texting my phone from different numbers? I don't condone violence, but this hoe need to be drop kicked. I need to bop 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 we
Baba, bop, bitch, back your ass up off.
right in your shit. All right, y'all. So if you don't know, now you know. My name is Golden Brown Skin. Everybody knows me as Golden Brown Skin. I'm a little mini legend on the way, you feel me? I do photography. I also make clothes. There go my heat press machine, my Cricut right there. Also make skincare. Yeah. And again, like I said, I do photography. So if you don't know, then now you know. Couple businesses, you feel me, behind the name. And it's nice to meet y'all. How y'all doing? What's cracking? You feel me? What's up? Let's get into it. So today we're gonna be talking about old girl, and we're gonna call her Skinny. That's gonna be her name. And I'm not being funny in no type of way because I'm a slim bitch. You feel me? I'm 122 pounds, 5'2". You feel me? I'm a slim bitch. But today we're gonna call her Skinny. That's gonna be her name. So let's get into it. Yeah. I wanna say I met Skinny in 2021 or in 2022, and it was more so like earlier in the year of 22 or later in the year of 21, but I want to say it was earlier in the year of 22. I was on BLK and we had matched. I'm like, oh, okay, like she seemed cool, like, you know, her pictures are cool. And I had wanted to do a shoot with her because, as you see, I have a camera. So I was looking for clients and people to work with to build my portfolio. So we linked up and she was like, bitch, I don't have no friends. I don't know nobody, woo. And me, I don't really be looking for friends. I want to work with business people because I want to have business partners, people that I can make money with, because friends are too shady and they do too much, just like the skinny hoe in this video. So anyways, we had linked up, we hung out. I want to say we linked up like twice. One day she went with me to go get piercings. So I think she got her ears pierced and I had got this piercing. So I've had this piercing for over a year now. So that's how long ago it was when I actually had met her in person. And we had a good time. I had brought my camera. I had took pictures of her. We was taking pictures. At the time, the person that she was dating also had gave her a camera. So we was like, oh, you know, Canon sisters, you know, da-da-da-da-da. And I'm thinking she's going to be, you know, doing her thing with woo. I'm like, you know, I kind of want to dance. Like, I want to dance. She's like, oh, bitch, I want to dance too. I'm like, oh, we should do this shit together. Like, because I didn't want to do it by myself because, you know, bitches get real catty, you know, females get real catty, you know, in the club. You feel me? But at the time, I was with my ex. And my ex was like, nah, you not doing that. You know, he didn't want me to go. And so we had fell out because she was like, oh, I'm not finna let no nigga tell me what to do and da-da-da-da-da and woo-da-woo. And I'm like, hold on now, like, you feel me? Like, chill out, you feel me? Chill out, you doing too much. You know, don't get this shit twisted. Like, don't watch your mouth. Basically, I told her to watch her mouth. She stopped texting me. No, you know, she never responded. Next thing I know, I go her page. She had removed me as a follower. So I'm like, okay, all right. I don't care, bitch, watch your mouth. You didn't like that I told you to watch your mouth? Cool, not my motherfucking problem. Watch your mouth, ho. So that happened. Then recently, I want to say about 2 weeks ago, I was on BLK again and I seen her page, but I didn't know it was her because, and I'm not even trying to be funny, I'm like, oh my gosh, she looks so different. Like, she looked like she grew up, like she had like actual professional pictures, like she was doing photo shoots. Like, I'm like, oh, okay, maybe like her makeup looked like it was better, like she just looked different. Like, I'm like, oh, look at her, she done glued up. Like, okay, so I swiped on her And I followed her on Instagram, and she immediately followed me back. She DM'd me. I didn't even DM her. She DM'd me, and she was like, oh my God, bitch, I'm so sorry. I was going through it with that man. Da 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 da. I couldn't even have friends at the time because she was basically, you know, being rude and shit and just didn't know how to talk to people. And you know, it's just certain ways that you can't come to people. She apologized, and I appreciate the fact that she apologized. And she's like, yes, girl, my birthday's coming up. Like, we need to hang out. We need to get together for my birthday. And I'm like, when's your birthday? She said it was like March 18, March 20, like something like that. I'm like, okay, bet. You know, we could do something. You know, my dad is in town. My dad came down from Atlanta and be moving to Florida. And I'm like, you know, I'm gonna be with my dad. It's been 2 years since I seen my dad. So I've been kind of just spending time with him, and I told her she can come through. So the first night we was texting, we went back to basically how we ended was really based about the dancing thing. And I was like, oh, did you even end up dancing? Because she's like, oh bitch, I'm finna go do this and I'm finna go do that. And the whole time she didn't even go dance. She didn't even do nothing. Like, damn, that's crazy. You feel me? You was doing all that hooping and hollering, and you ain't even go do the shit. You feel me? Like, you was acting like, I'm finna go do this shit right now. I'm finna go throw this ass. I'm finna go throw this ass. And you ain't even throw no ass. You feel me? Like, what the fuck? So anyways, after that, she was like, yeah, I know this manager. He works at this club. She's like, oh, I want to go, but I don't want to go by myself. I said, that's cool. We can go together. So when she came and when I seen her, in my head, I was like, damn, she don't really look like the pictures no more. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe when she put her makeup on and stuff, she'll start to look like the pictures, you know, like maybe, you know, that'll change, you know, my opinion. So, and I'm not trying to be funny or no shit like that, but I do like people to look a certain way, meaning like, because you gotta understand that I'm a photographer, right? So being a photographer, there's certain looks that I just naturally gravitate to, that I'm like, oh, I need to take a picture of this. Oh, I need to see this. Oh, I need to see that. Oh, da, da, da. So that's also the same thing for me. Like, when it comes to people, that's besides the fact, like, if I'm around a group of people and everybody personality, like, even if you're pretty, you have a horrible personality, I'm not gonna be your friend just because you're pretty. Like, your personality is shitty, you feel me? But off rip, I always go for looks because this is what I do. You know what I'm saying? I always go for looks in the beginning. But if your personality is shitty, then I can't fuck with you. But if you're not all the way there up to whoever's standards or my standards, but your personality is still, you know, bomb as fuck, you got your shit going, you're my dog, you my friend, I'm still gonna fuck with you because I can relate to you. We have things in common. We can have a good relationship. I'm like, okay, you know, this girl, he told us we had to be there at like 9 or something like that. And she came, you know, with her wig. She asked me to bring my blow dryer. I brought my blow dryer. You know, as soon as we seen each other, we had hugged and da 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 da. And she was just telling me all this stuff that had happened to her. Like, you know, just telling me how she had got jumped and showing me the pictures and, you know, showing me the girls that had did it. And just, you know, basically just, you know, when y'all get together, y'all just kind of tell each other a little bit about what's going on. At the time, I didn't do no talking because she was talking a lot. And I knew that, you know, because she didn't have no friends, she wasn't hanging out with nobody. And it's like, when you finally meet somebody, and mind you, we had already knew each other. So when you finally see somebody that you know and you're like, bitch, let me tell you what happened. Like, we have so much to talk about. And she was doing her hair and her makeup, and we didn't leave the house till like 11:30, and we didn't get to the club until like 12. And when we got there, we couldn't audition. I'm like, damn, like, fuck. So I'm like, okay, whatever, like, we'll just, you know, we want to drink, let's have a good time, you know, we'll drink or whatever. So when we got there, we was just drinking, you know, having a good time, da 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 da. And then we left, we went back to the Airbnb. So she had just got this job. I'm like, oh, congratulations. Like, I'm happy for you, because, you know, she had got out of this relationship and her situation had changed. And I'm like, you know, congratulations, like, I'm happy for you. She's like, oh bitch, thank you, da 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 da. Like, yeah, you know, I needed to get a job, blah blah blah. And so she ended up staying a night at the Airbnb again, and then the next day she ended up leaving. The day before, she kept telling me, I'm bored, I'm so bored, I'm bored, da 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 da. So I was texting her, I'm like, hey, I have a, you know, some time in between, I'm getting ready to go to Tampa. If you want to come slide, like, we can go out to eat, because I was real hungry. I said, let's go out to eat, let's go get some food. She's like, yes, bitch, let's get some food. I said, she's like, I'm finna get ready right now, da 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 da. So she came. She got dressed, she got ready, she met me at we went to Bahama Breeze, you know, we had a real good time. I was like, oh, you look cute, let's take pictures, you know, you look real cute, your outfit is real classy, you know what I'm saying? And she had this wig, so the wig, right? Okay, the wig. So she had this real cute short wig, like it was giving auntie, like it was giving. And me, I'm a bald bitch, so I love short hair. You know, I have nothing negative to say about it. But she was real like conscious about her hair, like, oh, I don't like the wig. It's not giving. I said, the wig is giving, like the wig is cute. You just have to get used to it. The wig is cute, bitch. The wig is cute. And she's like, oh, I don't like it. And I'm like, the wig looks cute. Like, let's take pictures. I'm going to take pictures of you. I got my tripod. I got both of my phones. Like, let's take pictures. You know, you look good. You match the scenery, the blue, the green, the everything. And so I took pictures of her, and the pictures were super cute. And then she started editing the pictures and stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, you know, all right. Okay, they look good. You know what I'm saying? The edit, okay. I said, you like a damn editor now. That's why I said, you're like an editor now. See, me, the way I do photography, my editing style is not airbrushing and contouring and just doing a bunch of adding makeup to the face. That's not what I do. My editing is very light, more like color grading, just changing the color to make it look more vintage, maybe adding some grain to it, literally spot correcting. So if you have a pimple here, I'll just dupe, the pimple's gone, but I wouldn't reconstruct the whole face and add, you know what I'm saying, like how I look right now. Like I wouldn't have to do anything extra to my face because I already have makeup on. So I was just like, yeah, bitch, you're an editor. Like, you're an editor now. And she's like, yeah, bitch, I guess I am, you know. Woo. Okay. And listen. So basically, we get to Tampa. My dad's girlfriend came in. My dad had bought us some Taylor Port. So, you know, the girls was drinking. And she was like, hey, do you want to go to the strip club? And I'm like, yeah, we can go to the club. I'm thinking she meant like throw money. You feel me? Because I had just recently met with one of my other girls, not the same type, but I met with one of my other girls and we went to 3 clubs, but we was just throwing money. Like we wasn't getting dressed up with the wool. It was just, we was just there to have a good time. And she's like, oh yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna wear. Oh, I want to audition. I'm like, oh, okay, so you want to like audition. So mind you, that day, she had her full face of makeup on, like she had makeup on. And you see how I look now, like I have a full face. That day, the only thing I did was I did my eyebrows. I covered a few of my dark marks. I put blush on. And that was literally all I had on my face. My face was not done. I start calling around. And then I realized, I'm looking at the time. It's like 8 o'clock or 8:30. Like 8:15. And I called like 5-6 places, and then everything that the places were telling me, I wrote it down in the notes, and then I sent it to her so she could see and decide where we want to go, because I still had to get ready. She got a wig on, like, and it's not like where you have to do your edges, like it's just you snap that bitch on. I'm like, you know, do you want to go ahead and look some stuff up, because I like to kill time. I don't want to just be sitting there wasting time. So in my head, I'm like, you know, if you already have makeup on and I still have to go get ready, you know, you should be looking up the places. But she was like, nah, I don't want to look it, like she didn't want to look it up. So I'm like, okay, well, whatever we have on the list is what we have, and we didn't really have too many options. So I already knew what I was gonna wear. So I have a bag with shoes, clothes. It's mostly just like lingerie, not really like dancing stuff. I never did this before. And she has, like, she's showing me videos of her on the pole. She's showing me this, showing me that. Like, she's showing me everything. And she's like, yeah, I did this before. When I was in LA, I did this before. So I'm with a professional, you feel me? I'm with the professional, you feel me? Like, Skinny is a professional, okay? Bet. So I take out my clothes. This is mine. I bought this off Shein. So I had put on an outfit, which I'll show y'all. Bad bitch. Yeah. I said, can you help me tie the back up? Put my shit on. You think I'm going to bad, bitch. You think step. Yeah. And she was like, oh my God, bitch, oh, I want to change my outfit. She said, finna say I'm jealous. But she didn't say it. She didn't say the whole thing. She said, oh, I want to change my outfit. I want to change my outfit. So instead of wearing this outfit, that's mine, I said, okay, I have another bodysuit, but it's not like what I have on. It's another one. Here's the picture. And this is the picture that we're going to be talking about today in the video. This is the picture. Two bad bitches. Like, what's the problem? What's the motherfucking issue? What's the issue? Okay, right. I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, you want to change your outfit? I have more outfits. I have more stuff that you can wear, sweetheart, if you don't feel bad enough in the outfit that I gave you to wear. If you want to try on another one of my outfits, sure, I'll give you another one of my outfits to wear. my. I say, let's take pictures together. And she didn't want to take pictures together in this outfit because she already took pictures in this outfit. So we went in the bathroom and we was taking pictures. And then when she took that off, she put this outfit back on. And by that time, it was time to go. And she's like, oh, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. I'm like, damn, like, I thought you was ready to go once I was done, because you was already, makeup done, everything. Bitch, we didn't leave the house. It was like 10:30. She's like, oh my God, it's 10:30. Mind you, all of this happened at 8 something. We should have been out the house by 9:30. 9:30, okay? 9:30, we should be gone. We should be out, baby. It was 10:30. We didn't leave the house till like 11. Mind you, the place is like 17 minutes away, but the good thing about it is all the clubs are around each other. So the first club we went to, it was a no-go. We couldn't go inside. The second club we go to, it was a no-go. We couldn't go inside. It was like, oh, we don't know who told you that, but you can't come in. We're not doing auditions today. We're not doing this. We're not doing that. Da-da-da-da-da. There's another club here. Oh, there's another club there. Oh, here's a magazine with numbers in it. Like, it was a whole lot of, I swear to God. So I was like, bruh, like, I was upset, but I wasn't like acting like I was mad. I'm like, okay, whatever, we gotta go here. I said, we gotta go here, we gotta go there. But how I felt is just was like, from the first day when she came to the Airbnb the first time, it was just like, we didn't even get to go to the first club because it took her literally 3 hours just to get dressed. Like, it literally took her 3 hours to get ready. And that made us late and we couldn't do it then. So every time we try to do it, it just doesn't work. The girl I reached out to, she was like, oh, it's between like 80 and 200 to get in. And I'm like, damn, that shit kind of high. I'm not gonna do no 200. She's like, I'm not paying 200. I'm like, yeah, I'm not paying that much. So I called the last club and they're like, yeah, you guys can come in. I want to make sure because I had called earlier and I've been going places and they've been shutting us down. Like, I'm a bad bitch. Like, I barely have clothes on. Like, I can't keep doing this. We get there and the girl's like, oh, what you're here for? We're trying to work. Okay, let me go get the manager. She got the manager. He told us to come out to the VIP area. We went to the VIP area in the room where they're at. They're like, oh yeah, y'all good, baby, y'all good. Y'all go ahead, y'all do y'all thing. I'm like, oh shit, wait, we ain't gotta pay. Well, okay, I'm gonna do my thing. Diesel, like, let me go do my thing. You feel me? Let's go do our thing. Like, we was excited. It was like, okay. We was like, okay, bitch, okay. That's what we thought. I had my bag on. I'm like, I need to take my bag off. I need to put it up. Because I got 2 phones. So I got this phone and I got the phone I'm recording on. I got my little monies. I got a business card. I have my ID. I have everything in there. And I didn't want to bring all of that because I don't know these people. It's my first time doing something like this for real. So I'm trying to go back to the car and the guy in the front, he's like, nah, where y'all going? I say, what happened? He's like, what happened? What he say? I say, he said we could just get on, do our thing. Oh, nah, you got to pay us. We got to get paid. And I'm like, bro, come on, bro. Like, come on. I'm like, okay, whatever. They call the guy back up there and then he turns around and he's like, oh yeah, I was just saying that because we was in a meeting and we was busy, da. And I'm like, okay, well, how much is it? He's like, oh, it's $75 per person. And I'm like, are we gonna make money? He's like, yeah, da. Mind you, like, on their page they have like 17K followers. They have people like that come out that perform, like in the videos there's people throwing money, like it's lit in there. So I'm like, okay, it's still kind of early. Like, it was like maybe like 12 o'clock at that time, maybe like 12:15, 12:20. I'm like, okay, cool. Skinny didn't want to pay. And I'm like, man, like, I'm tired of going around leaving clubs. Like, I'm ready. Like, I'm here. I'm ready now. So I'm like, I'm going to pay $110 and you can pay $40. You know what I'm saying? You can pay $40. I'll pay 110 and you'll pay 40. I say, because I know you don't want to pay, but I'm tired of going around. So I'll just go ahead and, you feel me? I'll go ahead and put my 110 in. So I paid 110 cash. She paid 40 on her card. We went in, I seen this girl I knew, everything was okay, but it was real slow. It was 8 niggas and 30 bitches. And each nigga already had a bitch with him. We didn't make no money at all. And what made me mad, but I never say nothing. See, the difference between me and Skinny is I don't be saying shit because I don't want to have no issue with nobody. So I know to watch my mouth. I know to just be chill and let shit go because it'd be more important shit going on in life than to catch an attitude with the next week about some shit that ain't that serious. You feel me? Like, it's nothing. I'm gonna make my money back always, regardless, tenfold, just because I say that out loud. You feel me? So when it was Skinny turn, right? They calling her to the stage like, Skinny to the stage, Skinny, 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 Skinny. Skinny like, I don't want to go. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm nervous. I don't want to go. Oh no, I don't want to go on the stage. Mind you, it was another girl in the club that we had met, and she was like, oh, Skinny, you should come on the stage with me. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go on the stage with you, girl. I'm gonna go on the stage with you, girl. Then when the girl went on the stage, Skinny was nowhere to be found. Skinny was gone. Skinny was not trying to be in the spotlight. Skinny was not trying to get on the stage. Skinny was not trying to do nothing. And in my head, I'm like, bitch, I just paid $110 for us to get in here. And you showing me all these pictures and videos of you dancing, talking about, and you told the manager, like, oh, I did this before because I never did this shit. Oh, I did this shit before. Oh, yeah, when I lived in LA, I used to do this and I used to do that. And then when it's your turn, you're not busting no move. You're not shaking no ass. You're not doing nothing. You just ain't scared. I'm scared. I don't want to do it. I'm nervous. I'm scared. Can you go for me, please? I'm like, no. I got my own songs I want to dance to. I don't want to dance to this shit. I'm like, man, if you don't get your ass up there, like, I say, stop playing, man. I said, why you nervous? I say, don't be nervous. You did this before. Like, literally, like, come on. Like, I'll do it with you, but I'm not finna go in place of you. That's not my name. That's not my song. Like, I want to go when it's my turn. They just skipped right over her because she didn't want to get on the stage. So I'm like, whatever, you know, my dog is with me. You know, old girl that was texting me from earlier, she met us at the club. You know, I'm having a good time. Like, you don't want to go, whatever. When it's my turn, I'm turning. You know, ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, I'm doing all that. So I didn't even get a turn, y'all. And I should have been mad the whole night, but I wasn't even mad. Like, I just let this shit slide because it's life. It's nothing you can do about certain shit. It's nothing you could do. I mean, to the DJ, I'm like, hey, DJ, y'all ain't call my name. Y'all ain't say my name. Like, what's up? What's going on? Like, why didn't y'all say anything? And he's like, oh, what's your name? I told him what my name was. And he was like, okay, cool. I'm going to call you. And I say, this is songs that I want. All those songs are kind of slow. If I play these songs, I'm going to have to play slow songs for the rest of the night. And I'm like, just call me 10 minutes before y'all close. I can basically be the closing act of the night. And he was like, okay, cool. So at this night, I guess the time went up an hour. So they literally played the first 10 seconds of the song. Like, you know this song by Future, I got the keys, the keys, the keys, the keys. And then the rest of the song is supposed to play. Like, that's not the song I was dancing to. But it was like, I'm getting up there, like, I got the keys, the keys, the keys, the keys. I turned around and then they turned the light on. It was like, all right, y'all, that's the end of the night. I'm like, bitch, what? I didn't even, you feel me? I didn't even get to dance. I didn't even get to do nothing. Like, y'all literally played the first 10 seconds of my song and then turned the fucking lights on. Like, what type of shit is that? I'm like, what? That's how they doing us? Like, that's crazy. Like, that's wild, bro. That's crazy. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So when we're leaving, you know, I'm talking to the people. I'm telling them what happened. And one of the security guards, he's talking to me. And I have my Instagram. I'm like, yeah, I do photography. So he starts telling everybody right there. I do photography, so everybody started following me, and you know, I'm all about networking. So everywhere I go, I'm gonna talk about my businesses. I'm gonna talk about everything that I do. You know, I start talking to the manager about, you know, possibly taking pictures for them, and you know what I'm saying, because obviously every time I try to do something bad, it doesn't work for me. So I don't feel like that's really what I should be doing in life. Like every time I try to do something that I shouldn't be doing, it just doesn't work for me. So that's what I just assumed, like, okay, well, let me promote myself in other ways. Like, let me, you know, show them what else I can bring to the table. Let me show people what else I do. And when we got to the car, I knew, again, me just being the type of person I am, and I say, I know you're probably upset because I know you didn't want to pay to get in the club. So here's your $40. And she didn't ask me for none of this. She didn't say nothing or nothing. This is just me, again, being the type of bitch that I am. I gave her the $40 and she said, no, it's okay. And she took 20. So technically she only lost $20 that night. I lost $130 that night. Okay, cool. We ended up going to another club. That was fun. Everybody was having a good time. Like, nobody had any attitudes or anything like that. Then afterwards, we ended up going to IHOP. IHOP was taking too long, so we ended up leaving. I said I was going to call Uber Eats. I called Uber Eats. Old girl that was with me, she ended up ordering her food. So we get back to the Airbnb. It was a bunk bed. But I told her we don't have to sleep on the top. We can sleep on the bottom bunk, because I was like, I'm not getting up there. And I know you don't want to get up there, so we can just lay on the bottom bunk together. And when old girl came, I was like, I told the girl I'm just gonna be in the living room. So when we first got to the Airbnb, Skinny was sitting on the couch in the living room with me. And then when old girl came, me and old girl ended up falling asleep on the couch. And when I woke up the next morning, my phone was dead. Both of my phones was dead. And then I noticed that Skinny was on the top bunk. And she's like, oh, did the girl come? I said, oh, yeah, she came. And she's like, oh, did y'all sleep in the living room? I'm like, yeah, we had slept in the living room. I went to looking for my charger because I had ordered Uber Eats the night before, and I know they took my money. I went in the room to try to find my charger so I could figure out what's happening, because when I woke up, I'm like, oh, is that my food? And old girl was like, oh, no, that's the food I had ordered. I said, so they never brought my food? And she was like, no, nobody ever brought your food. So I'm trying to go on my phone dead. My phone is dead. I'm like, damn, okay. So I find the charger, I put my phone on the charger, I take a shower. When I come out the shower, my phone is off my charger. So I'm like, damn, they just took my phone out the charger like that. She didn't even ask or nothing. So I'm like, damn. And then not only that, but she picked the charger up and start moving it around the room and shit. Like she looking for somewhere to put the charger so it'd be closer to her. And I'm like, oh no, I need the charger. Like my phone dead. I got this and that going on. And she was like, okay. And then after that, she had walked away. And so I end up going downstairs to my car because, like I said, I got 2 phones. I got an iPad, like I got everything. So I have another charger in a back piece in the car. So I went downstairs to go get the other charger to give it to her. When I came back upstairs, she was nowhere to be found. When I came back upstairs, she was nowhere to be found. So I went back downstairs and I realized that she was in her car. So I walked up to the door thinking she was gonna put the window down. She didn't. So I reached to open the door. She had opened the door. I'm like, dang, what? I have a charger. You don't have to sit in the car and charge your phone. Like I have another charger. I just had to go get it out my car. And she was like, oh no, it's okay. I'll just sit here and I'll just charge my phone. And I'm like, you don't have to do that. Like I literally have a whole charger for you. And then she was like, no, it's okay. And I'm like, all right, whatever. Like, that's you know what I'm saying? But I felt like that was weird. I went back upstairs. Me and old girl was chilling on the bed, just talking. And Skinny comes in the room and she's like, oh, I'm finna head back to this city. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. And then she started grabbing some of her stuff and she go downstairs. And I'm telling old girl, I'm like, oh, I need to go to her car and get some stuff, because when we was driving back, I had fell asleep in the car. I took my heels off. She had my clothes. She had this outfit. She had my clothes. She had some jeans I had gave her to wear, so she would be comfortable. Like, you know, I had shit in her car. And so I was like, I'm gonna wait for her to come back upstairs. And when she came back upstairs, she came back upstairs with a plastic bag with all my shit already in there. I'm like, damn, okay. Like, damn, bitch, like, what you mad about? Like, you feel me, type shit. But I didn't say nothing. I was like, oh, okay, thank you. I said, thank you, because I was literally just gonna go down there and get my clothes. And I was like, but I need to go check the car and see if I have my license in there because it's not in the back of my phone where it should be. And she was like, okay, go ahead. I said, is the door open? She's like, yeah, the door's open. I'm like, okay. So I go in the car. I'm looking for my ID. It's not in there. And by the time I get out the car, she's coming back in the car. I'm like, oh, I didn't. She's like, did you see your ID? I said, no, I didn't see it in there. I think it's in my purse upstairs. And she was like, oh, okay. And I said, yeah, well, just drive safe and let me know when you make it back to that side of town. And it was no hugs. It was no, all right, girl, I see you. Like, it wasn't like how it normally is, like whenever we get done linking with each other and she leave. So let's get into it. So basically, when I told y'all that when we was upstairs, she had on a different outfit of mine that she wanted, because she didn't want to wear this to take pictures, and she wanted to wear one of my other outfits so she could match what I had going on, because she was just jealous. Because she didn't want to finish the sentence. I'm gonna finish it for y'all. Jealous. You was jealous. Yeah. And the thing was, you had no reason to be jealous, because at the end of the day, you look perfectly fine. It's just an insecurity thing. It's a self-esteem thing. It's in your head, and that ain't got nothing to do with me. So basically, we had took the picture. She edited the picture real good, you know, had her face looking how I thought she looked when I saw her on BLK again, but she don't look like that. That's just her editing her pictures to make herself look different. So I'm like, okay. She posted the picture of us and she was like, oh, get used to us, da 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 da. And mind you, like throughout our time of hanging out with each other back to back, like these times like we did, we was both saying, yeah, I'm so happy I got my friend back. She's like, oh my God, I can't believe you said that, because I was thinking the same thing. Like, I'm so happy I got my friend back. Like, I'm so sorry that I was being rude to you. Like, again, you know, I was going through it. I said, it's okay. Like, I understand. Like, it's okay. Basically, like, she ended up leaving. I'm telling old girl, like, yeah, she's leaving, but she left kind of like weird. Like, I don't really know like what's wrong. She's like, oh, what happened? I say, nothing. Literally nothing happened. Like, the only thing I can think of is, you know, like I say, my phone died. I ordered Uber Eats. It never came. I put my phone on charger. I came back. Her phone was on my charger, and I asked for my charger back. And then I went downstairs and got her a charger, but she was already sitting in her car and she didn't want to get out the car. And then she just decided that she wanted to leave. And if you're mad about a charger, I feel like that was the most pettiest shit ever. And I'm not gonna lie to you, like, that's why bitches don't have friends, because the shit like that, that's not that fucking serious. Like, it's not that fucking serious. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna text her in about 30 minutes and just check on her and see if she's okay. Text her at 2 o'clock in the afternoon and I said, hey, are you good? Are you okay? She texted me back at 4. She was like, yeah, I'm good. I said, okay. Did you make it back? And then she was like, oh no, I'm still in Tampa. And I'm just like, bitch, you said you was finna go to a whole nother city that's 2 hours away and you never left. So why did you have to lie? Me and her, we had each other's location just to make sure that we was safe. You know what I'm saying? Out here in these streets, we was making sure that we was safe. So I was watching her location. Like, she literally just went to one spot and literally stayed there the whole entire time. Like, she didn't move. She didn't go nowhere. She didn't do nothing. She was just sitting in that spot literally the whole day. And by that, and it was time that she left, it was like, it had to be like 12 o'clock or like, it had to be like 12 or 1 something in the afternoon at that time. So it's like, you've been sitting there literally all day long. Like, you just been sitting in this one spot all day long. Like, what the fuck? But I didn't say nothing. I was just like, oh, okay. I say, are you working? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on? Like, what you doing? Because in my head, like, bitch, you were lying. And you know that I have your location. So why are you lying about what you're doing? So then I went on her Instagram and I watched her story. And on her story, she was just like, she had it like a little rant, about 45 seconds long. And she was just like, oh, I'm lonely. I don't have nobody. I don't have no niggas. I don't have no bitches. Like, today really made me realize that I don't even have nobody. Like, the last time I had a companion, I had sex was like a year ago. And da-da-da-da-da. And he got a girlfriend now. And my birthday's coming up. And I'm going to be on my period. And I can't even get no birthday dick. Da-da-da-da-da. Just like crying, you feel me, about what the fuck she's going through. And then I'm gonna post a thing up here for y'all last. She had a note and it said, I need a way out this world, ... God taking too long. So I replied and I said, keep your head up. It's never as bad as you might think it is. Change is always on the way. That's what I said to her. And again, she never replied. She never replied to me checking on her when she said she was still in Tampa. She never replied when I seen her make that suicidal type post. She never replied or anything. So I never took it no type of way. Like, I never text her like, oh bitch, why you not texting me back? Oh, da 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 da. Like, I didn't say nothing. I just, when she already had ignored me, when she told me she was still in Tampa and not 2 hours in a different city that she told me she was going to go to, I never replied after that. When she ignored me, she ignored me. But when I seen her put that on her story, on her notes, I'm like, okay, let me give her some words of encouragement, because obviously watching her story, her saying this and then her posting that, obviously she's going through something, you know. So who am I to, you know, see somebody going through something or try to make it seem like, oh, this bitch da da da. Like, you don't know what somebody's going through, you don't know what's going on. So I just reached out to her. And then, you know, I started going through our pictures. I have the pictures on my phone because I have an app on my phone that takes the pictures back to back. So I went on my phone and I looked at the pictures that we took on my phone, and I start posting them. I posted pictures. I post one picture that me and her took together, which I thought was real cute. And I went on the little app and I edited it, just like brightness, saturation, highlight. I kind of just, you know, because I know she liked to do all that extra shit to her face. So I just softened her face a little bit. But I didn't really do like the details that she be doing, because I don't know all that. Because she uses 2 apps when she be editing her face. So this is the picture that she posted. And this is the picture that I posted. Now, the picture that I posted, she's a very beautiful girl. Like, she still looks good. And picture she posted, I mean, obviously she looks pretty, you know what I'm saying? But it's just edited to be like super smooth. And it just, you know, doesn't really look superhuman. It just looks like she has makeup on. And in the first picture, like that original picture, she has makeup on her face. But what I don't understand is, how can you have makeup on and still not feel appreciated or feel pretty enough? But that's not for me to figure out. That's for her to figure out, right? But that's besides the fact. And then I swear to God, y'all, not even 10 minutes after I posted the picture, this is what she DM'd me. She was like, oh my God, can you post the ones I edited? Oh, I look, you know, crazy. I look hit, whatever, da 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 da. And then she texts me this message. So mind you, I'm on the phone with my boo. You know what I'm saying? Me and my boo, we on the phone. Like, I'm having a good time. Kiki. Like, we always do. You know, we always have a good time on the phone, you know? Yeah. And I'm on the phone with my baby. And she texting my phone, you know what I'm saying, whatever. And then not even 5 minutes passed. Oh, why would you post that picture of me? And you know I'm insecure about my pimples on my face. And we have the same followers. It's giving weird energy. Like, bitch, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm flabbergasted, because I've been texting you, checking on you, asking if you're okay. You're on Instagram telling everybody how you lonely, how you ain't got no nigga, you ain't got no bitch, and you're gonna be lonely on your boyfriend, you can't get no dick. And then you're talking about you wish God would take you away and da 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 da. And I'm reaching out to you, checking on you, making sure that you're okay, and you're not even responding to me. But the moment I post a picture, all of a sudden that your phone is working, bitch, I don't give a fuck about no picture. I'm checking on you, trying to make sure you straight. I don't give a fuck about no photo, bitch. I don't give a fuck about no photo. I ain't never been a weird bitch ever in my life. Let's get this shit straight. The only thing weird about me is this shit right here. This the shit that make me weird. But the shit that I be speaking, how I treated you, bitch, I'm paying for you to get in the club and you don't want to shake your ass, but you showing me videos of you on the pole and shit, like you do this and you do that. But when it was time for you to do this and do that, you was like this and like that. Like, come on, stop playing with me, ho. I could have been got on your ass and I didn't. I just, oh, okay, she going through it. You feel me? Type shit. She going through it. I ain't never tried you on no shit. How you be trying me? This your second time trying me. From the first time I gave your ass a chance, I'm like, oh, she look different. She done glowed up. No, the bitch ain't glowed up shit. This bitch be editing the fuck out of her pictures to make herself look like something that she not. And then when people meet you in person and you not like that, and it's not my business. That's not my issue. You need to get your self-esteem up, bitch. That's what you need to do. Boy, Boy, it's giving weird energy. No, what's giving weird energy is the simple fact that I had a charger and you took my shit off my charger and got mad when I took my shit back, but I went to go get you a new one, but you wanted to sit in your fucking car and be a weird ass bitch. And then you wanted to lie about your location like I don't have that shit on my phone. And you stayed in Tampa for 2 days and said that you was finna go home and never did. And was just sitting in one location talking about I'm finna go home, but you didn't go home and you was ignoring my messages. And when you was on Instagram crying, ready to take your life, I was sending you words of encouragement, trying to make sure that you was okay. But the moment that I post a picture, because we have the same followers and they're gonna see what you look like unedited, I'm being weird. Bitch, I wasn't even thinking about that or worried about that. I sent that picture to your phone and you edited it on your phone. That's not even the same exact picture that I posted. She posted a picture with me kissing. The picture I posted was like with my tongue out. He posted the same pose, but it was not the same picture. Not only that, these pictures was taken on my phone. I can do what the fuck I want to do with my phone. And one thing for sure, I don't condone catfishing. I don't give a fuck about what you do on your page. I'm not doing that shit on my page. And second of all, there's nothing wrong with how you look. Just like the same way when you had the wig on your head and you didn't like the shit and I was telling you the shit looked fine and I had this and I say, let me take pictures of this hoe so she can see how good she look. Bitch, I've been trying to help your jealous ass. Like you say, you're jealous. Yeah, you're jealous. And I tried to help you, gave you my outfits to wear. To make you feel beautiful, to make you feel good. Bitch, don't ever try me on no slick ass shit like that, bitch. You didn't even want to pay to get in the club. First of all, that was not even my idea. That was your idea to get in the club. First of all. Second of all, it was your idea to get in the club. You should have been calling around. But guess who was calling around? Bitch, me. I was calling the fuck around when I had to go do my makeup. And I asked you, do you want to call? Oh, no, I'm okay. So please, you really played yourself. Funny. But bitch, don't ever play with me. Because there was a lot of times I could have said something to your ass and I didn't say shit to you. And I noticed you was going through it. And instead of kicking somebody while they down, I reached out to you and tried to make sure that you was okay. But the moment that you see me post a picture because you didn't want to get exposed because you edit your pictures to look a certain way and I didn't edit it to look that way, it was a problem. So this is what I said. Let's take a sip, bitch. And I look damn good. Let's talk about it. Let's fucking talk about it. Man, bobblehead asshole. Let's talk about it. So it's basically been a whole lot of back and forth. After she said all that, oh, I'm a weird bitch, da 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 da, I said, one, good evening, good afternoon, how are you doing? Because in my head, I've been texting you, I've been hitting you up trying to make sure you're straight and you're not responding. And the first thing that you say to me is, I'm giving weird energy because I posted a picture that wasn't edited. You said you wanted to cover your pimples. That's not covering pimples. That's more than covering pimples, sweetheart. And that shit looked more like a scar. Not only that, I'm a weird bitch. So I like weird shit about me and around me. Like how Aaliyah and them back in the day used to wear band-aids on their face and shit. That shit is sexy. That shit is nothing bad about the fucking picture. That's right here, baby. That's in your heart. That's in your head. And that has nothing to do with me, about how you feel about yourself. You need to seek help. You need to get your life together. You're on Instagram talking about when I was this age, I wanted to kill myself. And when I was this age, I wrote a note to God. But I'm jealous of you? Look at this. This bitch is telling me she want to be like me. So she went on Twitter and she posted this on Twitter. I can't believe I was hanging out with a secret hater talking about get used to us. Y'all bitches in Orlando beyond weird. Let's talk about it. First of all, bitch, I don't live in Orlando, dumbass hoe. I live 2 hours away from Orlando. Let's get this shit right. I'm not even from Orlando. Bitch, I was born at the Lake Regional Hospital. Bitch, I'm from Lakeland. I'm from Polk County. What the fuck are you talking about? Bitch, I'm not from Orlando. Second of all, I was hanging out with a secret hater. Bitch, you wrote me on Instagram saying, I want to be like you when you grow up. This is what you're saying to me. But I'm a hater? Do you not see what the fuck I have going on? Do you not see all the different avenues of where I can do something great with my life? And you think that I can hate on you? When we both know what you really have going on in life? And you ready to die? And I'm not being funny. I'm not being funny. But I'm jealous of you, bitch, please. She said, this is what she said to me. She said, to be honest, I'm not reading the message I sent her. Thank you for checking up or whatever. It's not whatever when you ready to yourself. It's not whatever in that moment, but it's whatever when I'm checking on you and you didn't respond. And she gonna say, but I don't have to respond to you or anyone immediately. I'll respond when I feel like it or when I have the mental capacity. Bitch, you sent me this text message back to back. I didn't even text you back when you sent me that message. You didn't even give me an opportunity to text you back. You literally texted me and told me to take it down and post the edited version. And then 5 minutes later, you basically cussed me out and called me a weird bitch because I didn't post the edited version. But when it comes to you and somebody hits you up, you don't have to respond immediately. You can respond when you feel like it. When you're online being suicidal and your friends are checking on you, you can respond when you feel like it. But when somebody posts a picture of you, all of a sudden I have to respond immediately. Bitch, who the fuck do you think you are? I don't need to respond to shit, bitch. If I want to keep that shit up there for 30 days and then delete that shit or do whatever the fuck I want to do with it, then that's what the fuck I'm going to do. That's what the fuck I'm going to do. Who the fuck are you to tell me, oh, I can do it when I want it, how I want it, but you can't, bitch? Like, you sound crazy as fuck. Oh, I can respond when I feel like it, but when I send you a message, you need to respond immediately, bitch. What the fuck? Get the fuck out of here, man. Not only was she doing what she was hiding, so when she was posting, she was hiding shit. So she was hiding the responses and stuff that she was saying and what she was talking about, right? I was talking about, mind you, you're wearing my clothes in this photo. She gonna say, I put that shit on for 3 minutes to take a picture and didn't even like that ugly ass shit. Changed my own shit, bitch. Bruh, you didn't change nothing. You have a photo in both of my outfits. You have a photo in this outfit, and then you have a photo in the bodysuit because I had on a bodysuit and you was jealous and you wanted to change your outfit. So I gave you one of my bodysuits to put on. So what did you change into? I'm confused. You changed back into my outfit that's sitting right here at my house. So, like, what the fuck are you talking about? Let's get this shit together. She blocked me. Right. She said what she had to say, go back and forth with me, then she blocked me. So I text her because I had the same phone. I text her from my email. And then I say what I have to say, then I blocked her. Because you're not going to keep feeling like you can just do what you want and talk crazy to me and then block me. Like, bitch, no, I got something to say too, ho. It's a lot that I could have did and said when you was acting funny in the club and I was paying for this and paying for that and I didn't ask for my money back because you didn't do your thing. I didn't even have a chance to get on the stage and do nothing. You had a chance and you're showing me how good of a stripper you are, but when it's time for you to do your thing, you don't want to do it. That shit is lame. Oh, my mama, that shit lame. So she starts texting me from another number, and at this point, I'm like, honestly, you need to stop blocking me. Like, just stop blocking me. If you want to talk shit and go back and forth with me, but I'm not finna keep doing this shit with you, right? So she blocked me at the end. She say some weird ass shit to me. She said I was jealous of her. How can I be jealous of you? This is you telling me that you want to be like me. This is you changing your outfit. Like, come on, like, when I was at my house with my dad down here from Atlanta and my dad want me to spend time with him and you're telling me how you don't have a dad, how your dad did this and that to you and you don't talk to your family, and how my dad is kind of, you feel like my dad is kind of like your dad right now since you're around us. But I'm jealous of you. You're jealous of me. You're jealous of what I have going on. You're jealous of the potential of the things that I can do with all the opportunities that I have. I have a sewing machine. I'm a designer. I have a heat press machine. I have a Cricut machine. I have skincare. I'm a photographer. I have a camera. There's so many different avenues of where I can make money. And that makes you feel some type of way. They don't have shit to do with me. I could never be jealous of you, sweetheart. I can never be jealous of you. You're in a fucked up situation. Why would I want to be in a fucked up situation? I don't want to deal with that. I got my own shit that I have to take care of, my own shit that I have going on. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit that you have going on. It's nothing to do with me. Then, not only did she do that, right? But today's a new day. This all happened yesterday. This bitch is going to text me again today. Because when I seen that she was talking shit about me on Twitter, I tagged her on Twitter. I went on Twitter and I said what I said and I tagged that hoe. Because the difference between me and you, I'm not pussy. So she gonna text me today talking about, you so obsessed, I'm not gonna step as low as you. You too old for this. Everybody tell me you weird and you're miserable. Miserable? Weird? Yes, I am a weird bitch. Look at my gauges, look at my hoes, look at my pink hair, look at my Medusa, look at my dermal, look at my lip piercing, my Ashley, look at my face tattoos. You feel me? My neck tattoo. Yeah, look at my arm tattoos. I'm a weird bitch. But I ain't never been no weird bitch. You went on Twitter and then you posted that shit and then you screenshotted it and put it on your Instagram. But because I saw it and I decided to tag you on my Twitter instead of just talking shit, I'm obsessed? No. Don't text me now because I found out what you did. What he say?
It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. Fuck them.
Stop playing with me. So you can go on Twitter and talk shit about me, but I can't go on Twitter and tag you and talk shit about you. No, baby, it don't work like that. Keep your mouth closed. And I say shit because I'm from the country, bitch. I'm not from no fucking Orlando. Bitch, I'm not from Orange County, bitch. I'm from Polk County, ho. And you don't know what that is. But you're gonna find out real fucking quick. Let me drink my cranberry juice. But yeah. This whole keep trying to argue with me every other day. Texting my phone, talking shit to me. But yeah, y'all, let's go ahead and wrap this thing up real quick. So basically, this bitch did a lot of shit that I didn't like. Charger situation happened. Bullshit like that's childish as fuck, right? It's childish. Like a charger, bitch? You mad about a charger? And I went and got you one, but you wanted to sit in your car. Then you wanted to lie saying you was leaving, but you just sat in one location for a day and a half. And I didn't say nothing to you at all. I didn't check you about it. I didn't say, damn, bitch, why you lied about da-da-da. I didn't say nothing to you about it. Once you made it back, right? You didn't tell me or text me like, hey, I finally made it back. Like, you didn't update me or nothing. Then you went on Instagram and you was talking about your life and basically how you're unhappy with your life. You literally went on Instagram and told everybody how you was unhappy about your life because you don't have no nigga or no bitch or nobody to hold you at night and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. But I'm jealous of you? Psh, bitch, please. Then you went on Instagram and put a note basically saying that you wanted to die. And I gave you words of encouragement and you still ignored me. I never complained about you lying about what you was doing and then da-da-da-da-da. And I never complained about you ignoring me. But the moment that I post a picture that's not edited to your standards, it's a problem. It's a fucking problem. So that lets me know that you wanted a problem with me. Because that's the most pettiest shit ever. I could have been petty the whole night, the whole day when you was ignoring me. I could have been petty when I spent money on you and you didn't do what you said that you used to do and showing me. I could have been petty and I didn't. But I'm a weird bitch. Bitch, please. But you see, I got too much to lose and I got too much going on for me. But if I ever see you in real life, and it's like that, I might walk down on you. I'm not gonna lie, because that's the type of bitch I am. Ask Tashara. And I don't mean to put people's name out there, but ask Tashara. Ask Tashara what happened when she was running her motherfucking mouth, running her neck. What's up? Remember me? Remember you was talking that shit and you were backing up? Oh, just chill. Nah, bitch, you were talking shit. And I told you what it was. And you was, oh, you ain't gonna do shit. Oh, shut up or run up. That's what this hoe was saying to me. And when I seen that, how I ran up. What's up? What you want to do? Remember me, pussy asshole? You was talking all that shit. Yeah, remember that? I don't let shit slide. But yeah, y'all, I'm not kissing nobody's ass. This whole mad because she has low self-esteem. Even when she looks perfectly fine, she think that she don't. And I can't deal with that. I can't deal with no hoe that got low self-esteem. And that's just what it is. Not only that, but you posted my number, screenshot and shit, posting my number on the internet. Bitch, you look perfectly fine. You ain't as bad as me, but you straight. Maybe if you presented yourself a little better and you wasn't catfishing niggas, maybe you would have you a nigga or a bitch or whatever it is that you wanted in life. Maybe you would have it. And if you weren't so worried about your image and more so about your mental health and what you're going through and how you feel and how people are actually treating you, then you would actually care about life. Do better in life. Get your self-esteem up, go to the doctor, you know what I'm saying, get some healing, and then maybe we can come back and chat and have a better time. Well, one thing you will not do is go on the internet and pop your shit and talk about me when you don't really have shit to be saying about me, and you're screenshotting shit, but you're not screenshotting everything that was being said, just the little parts that you want to respond to and hiding the truth about what's really going on. So don't ever sit on the internet and try to play with me, ho. Because you're insecure about what you really look like. And nobody said you was ugly. We said you're insecure. You can be pretty and be insecure. But that's just what and who you are. And that's not my problem. But yeah, y'all, I really hope that you guys enjoyed my video. This is about this whole skinny. I don't know what the title is going to say, but I'm a bad bitch. Look at me. And I don't like to call myself a bad bitch or none of that type of shit, but boy, I look so good. But yeah, that's the story, you feel me? But yeah, y'all, that's the end of the video, you feel me? Yeah. If you don't follow me, make sure y'all follow me on Instagram at Golden Brown Skin. Like I said, I do all type of shit, you feel me? This is the year to get into it, get right or get left, you know, fuck with your girl, you feel me? Yeah. That's all I got to say. Yeah.